I got new glasses and I want to do my makeup just to see what they look like and then just completely wash my face and forget about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna do my makeup while I talk to you guys. This is not gonna be a tutorial, and don't judge me on how I do my makeup because I never do my makeup. But I'm about to right now. So let's get into it. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see anything. I literally cannot see. We're just gonna do this. That looks weird. Is this good enough? I don't know what to talk about. Ooh, I know. I have this list on my phone of just random thoughts that I think of every once in a while. And so I'm gonna read some because why not, you know? Okay, so here we go. What is the right order to put your clothes on? Think about it for a minute and then I'll tell you. You only got 2 seconds. So as a female, this is how I put on my clothes. Undergarments, pants, the top, socks, shoes. That makes the most sense to me. Because if you put on your undergarments and then you put on your shirt, you're just walking around with no pants. And I feel like that's just weird when you're getting dressed. Now, like, nighttime, come put on like pajamas and stuff, makes total sense. But during the day, what is that? Like, no, put on your pants first and then your top. Just my opinion. Then I know we've all had this conversation with somebody or multiple people, but the color of math in school, there's only one right answer. Exactly, it's blue. It's blue. I wish there was somebody here right now that was disagreeing with that because they're wrong. Math is blue. Social studies is red. Science is green. And like language arts, English is yellow. And then any like extra like special subject is purple or orange. That is right. That's correct. We can talk about it if you want to, but I'd rather not. Alright, so as someone who religiously wears chapstick, I have a theory. The question at hand is, does chapstick actually work, or is there something in it that makes it addictive? And here's why I ask. We apply it and somehow it wears off, whether that's through excessive talking, licking your lips, or like eating. Now, at some point when we're talking, we do that. We just lick our lips naturally. And if you have chapstick on, you're like, oh, I have chapstick on, it's fine. But when you don't have chapstick on, you're like, my lips are dry. More often than not, at least me, I'm like, I should put chapstick on, but I just don't want to go find it. But eventually you're just like, okay, I need chapstick, you put it on, and then the cycle continues. So does chapstick actually work, or are we just telling ourselves that it works and applying it anytime that our lips get dry because the chapstick is actually drying out our lips? You tell me. That's what I thought. Either way, I'm still gonna wear chapstick because I want to. Okay, this is a little more weird and maybe it only pertains to me, but does anybody else get good idea tears? It's like you get an idea or you remember something that was a good idea, or something is just so cool and so good in your mind that you just start tearing up. Is it just me? Like, if I have a good idea and I can explain it well enough, I will start tearing up. I don't cry, I just tear up. So I don't know what that's about at all. But yeah, I get good idea tears. Oh, this one sends me on a whole trip. So, you know how you like, someone's taking a picture. Here we go, subject right here. In the background, you do one of these things because you're just getting in the picture. Photobomb. How many pictures are there, like, of me without me knowing? You know what I mean? Like, and not just in the background of my friend's picture. I mean a complete stranger. Like, you're taking a picture of little Timmy at the zoo, and you see me in the back just doing God knows what at the zoo. How many pictures of me are there like that? In the background of strangers' pictures. That's so freaky to think about because they don't know me. They don't know me at all. And yet I'm in the background of someone's picture. And who's to say that they noticed me just because there are other people in the background of that picture? But what if they did notice me because I'm doing something stupid? Like, how many pictures of there are? I can't even say it. That's how weird it is. Ah. So this one's more of a story than it actually is of a thought. So I had a little middle school boyfriend or whatever. And I just remember we were texting one night and it just so happened, this is ugly. Hold on. If it looks bad, it looks bad. I don't really care. I'm washing my face after this. But I had a little middle school boyfriend and we were talking one night and he was texting me like, yeah, I really like you, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I like you too, whatever. For some reason, I was just like not interested in the conversation, even though I really liked him. But let me tell you why I was not at all one bit interested in this conversation. This is gonna look so bad because I don't have my glasses on. So there's a reason why I was not interested in this conversation. It's because the season premiere of Big Time Rush was coming on that night. Now, I wanted anything and everything to do with Big Time Rush. So, get this. We're texting, and right as the show is about to start, he asked if I will be his girlfriend over text. And I say, I'm gonna think about it. Did I think about it? No, because I was gonna say yes anyway. But instead of thinking about it, I watched the premiere of Big Time Rush. And it was 100% worth it. And you know what? He broke up with me the same way he asked me out. So I did not care. I mean, little 13 or 14-year-old me definitely did. But it's just really funny to think back on because I told this boy, let me think about it. Let me get back to you, sir. And when I told him that I had to think about it, he was like, okay. He didn't question a damn thing. But you know what's funny? After he broke up with me, he asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend again over text. And I said, you know what? This was when we got to high school, which didn't make any sense to me. He asked me again if I would be his girlfriend. I was like, only if you ask me in person this time. And so I walked my happy self through the lunchroom, right past him, because I said, when I come in the morning, you can ask me in person. But if you don't, then no. But between you and me, I was gonna say no anyway. Cause no. Okay, we're gonna get real close to the mirror, so I'm doing this. Excuse me. Also, if you have nothing to do with High School Musical or have no interest in it, that's fine. I'm going to talk about it. I have a few things to say about High School Musical. Zac Efron really just like pulled the wool over our eyes. You mean to tell me this boy went a whole movie without singing and then was cast in 2 more movies? Okay. But apparently his voice just like hadn't matured yet, and so that's why they had to put in Drew Seeley. But here's my thing. If he couldn't sing in the first place, why did you cast him? So that's my thing. Also, as a character, who does Troy Bolton really think he is? Because I don't know about y'all, but where I went to high school, and maybe this was just me, because I was not passionate about sports, but like, he really thought he was all that in a bag of chips. Like, what? No. Also, if you fall, I'm referencing High School Musical 3 senior year. Chill. If you fall in the middle of a game, your girlfriend is not gonna be like, oh my god. She's gonna be like, get up and keep playing. Or at least I would. It wasn't even that serious, I don't think. I really think he just got knocked over. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we could keep talking about High School Musical because I could go on for a minute. The best soundtrack is 100% senior year. And if you want to disagree with that, that's fine. But senior year is superior to the rest of the movies. Like, or at least the soundtrack. Yeah, well, the soundtrack for sure. But like, here's the thing about High School Musical 3. This is gonna look tragic. I feel like I need to not do this in front of you. I don't do my makeup like this. This is not gonna look cute. Like, musically, High School Musical 3 was superior. High School Musical 3 was superior. Now, no, you know what? I take that back. High School Musical 3 was the best one altogether because it was visually pleasing and like nothing bad really happened. They were just moving on with life. Because think about it. I've thought about this probably way too much. But this is gonna look so bad. Why would I do that? Whatever. I'm gonna wash my face after this anyway. It looks worse before it gets better. It looks worse before it gets better. In the first and second one, they almost break up. And here's the thing with that. The first High School Musical, High School Musical 2, and High School Musical 3 is literally just 1 year. Because Ms. Gabriela Montez moves from wherever she was, Colorado? Is that right? I don't know. To Albuquerque, New Mexico, to go to East High. And that's in the middle of her junior year of high school. And then she gets all up in the drama. And then summer comes. And there's more drama. And then senior year comes and it's like, oh, so they finally figured it out? Like, oh, I can do both this and that. And not have to break up with my boyfriend that I met on New Year's Eve. What? It just doesn't make any sense to me. This looks so bad. I'm gonna fix it. Y'all don't care. I just want to do my makeup. But I used to be good at makeup and then I just stopped doing it, you know? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Also, you know how messed up it is that Troy's friends were like, you can't do anything else except play basketball because that's what defines you, and if that's it, then that's it. Assholes. That's all I gotta say about that one. And then, so, I'm really about to go in on Chad Danforth. Tell me why. Actually, Chad Danforth and Troy Bolton. So, High School Musical 3, senior year, the boys are back. A fantastic musical number. They bring in the little versions of them, and they have their little junkyard dog moment. Oh my goodness. Here's my issue as a storyteller and a film student. Why didn't y'all go to the junkyard either the first or second movie? You're just randomly throwing in this junkyard that you guys used to go to as kids in the last movie. Like, you should have... Think about this. So yeah, High School Musical 2, everybody was mad at Troy because he invited everyone out to Lava Springs because he got everybody jobs. I look like a clown. I'm gonna fix it. He invites everyone out to Lava Springs for the summer to have a job. For a while, I was under the impression that they stayed out there. They didn't. They literally went home at night, but they made it seem like they stayed at the country club. So everyone's mad at Troy in the second one. So it only makes sense that in the first movie, they would have touched on the whole junkyard thing. And the best time would have been when, like, oh, you know what they could have done? They could have taken out When There Was Me and You all together, because I don't like that song. And I'm sorry if you do, but When There's Me and You... Because here's the thing about that song. Were Troy and Gabriella even together at that point? Because technically, like, they still just met. Like, was there ever really a time where in the movie they established that Troy and Gabriella were dating? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because, think about it. When the basketball team was all, Troy, only play basketball, don't worry about this whole callback situation. And they had him up on the monitor and he's like, she's just some girl. She's just some girl. She was not his girlfriend. So was it wrong for her to assume that they were together? Or was he really telling the truth? She's just some girl, huh? Troy. He might have been on to something for real. But, ooh, who am I to judge? Does this look bad? Kind of. But who's gonna see it? Y'all. I don't know. That kind of stuff, now that I'm older, I'm like, was he really just not that into her? But nah, he was. And then it just cracked me up that all of the second movie, they were just trying to kiss. That's all they wanted to do was kiss. And everybody was stopping them. It is funny though, that kid was like, shine my yearbook. He's not a celebrity. He's coming back next year, Jimmy. This makes it look like I have an eye infection. Okay, so this might be a little questionable because in the movie they're kids, but as real people, they were adults. They are adults. So, Zeke? I don't want to talk about it. If I were Sharpay, I would have been onto that before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Zeke had it going on, and he could cook. Girl, come on. Like, Zeke plays basketball and he can cook? I look sick. What is this? What is this? I really thought I was about to do something with this. This is not about to be cute. Ew. Let me finish this and then come back.